Hey YouTube fam, this is Alien Alpha with you. Welcome back to the channel. Today I have decided to review on HF8 Haptic Feedback Gaming Pad. That's something that I had it in my mind for a quite a long time, just to add on something additional to my rig to make the experience more immersive as possible. As you could see, I already have a VR headset with me as I am doing also Gran Turismo 7. I had, they have something, an amazing add-on that you could make the gaming more immersive. And when I got to know about the haptic feedback pad, it really got me exciting because I was very hesitant about the shaker initially, as it literally vibrates the entire rig. Mind you, it definitely has a good experience to it too, as for my friends, I've experienced it. But for some reason, I wanted something where I could literally feel it rather than the entire rig. Getting back to the haptic feedback pad, when I got the order, it was around, I think, 210 euros, and when I actually got the box, I expected it to be quite heavy, but surprisingly, it was just 3.5 kilos. So I was very happy with that. That it's not just going to be something very heavy and hard. So yeah, when I unboxed it, the cushion was quite comfortable. The material is very leathery. Not that it's leather, but probably some sort of similar material. And the cushioning is quite thick. I would even say around 5 centimeters, around that. And mind you, once you have that set to your rig, you might have to even increase the length, or you might have to readjust your seating position a bit, as it definitely does take up a space. But in my case, it doesn't really matter, as I could easily adjust on the rig that I have. And I also have added a cushioning just below under my lower back, just to support my lumbar quite well. So it really gives that good arch. So this haptic feedback has 8 motors, and which individually vibrates when you connect to its software and do the adjustments. Now, the fitting wise, it just fits just perfectly right on my seat. It even feels like it was just designed for the seat just perfectly. And you might have to even do the belts in a nice way, or it might just be hanging in. And on the bottom, it's just light fit. It's not really going to slide off. So once that's done, and you can literally plug and play if it's a console, and if it's Xbox or PS, and if it's a PC, you'll have to download a software of the HF8, and you could individually operate the motors to get more immersed feeling, and that's utilizing the HF8 to its max potential. Wherein with PS or Xbox, it's a very general feedback that it gives. And I'm gonna get you now closer to the wiring, because this would be something you might have to quite carefully do it, because it's quite a lot of wires. So you definitely have to have a good cable management. I've set up a table here, or a white one actually, just for you to see how many wires they are, and how you could arrange them accordingly. So all right, okay, I want you to actually also see the cushioning quite closely. So you've got one motor here. Yeah, there you could see. You could actually see a motor right here. That's around that, there, around in here, and here. So you could see actually I've put a small cushion right there. So these 2 wires come out, and then there you see the cable management has to be quiet, right, so that it don't really make a mess out of these. And then okay, so you've got these 2 cables. One comes here as a remote. Now when it's blinking, that's on your console mode. You hold it for 5 seconds. There you go, that's a PC mode right there. And as you increase the volume, decrease the volume, that's the vibration. The red means strong, green, vice versa. You get it. Let's put it back on the console mode. And that connects to 3 wires. One goes to the jack where you'll be inserting your headphones. Mind you, now for a console, that's one thing that I was not very happy about, is because I was using a Bluetooth headphones. So now I will have to use a wired one. Luckily, I had spared those noise cancellation ones, so it was almost like I think 5 years now, and they just came in handy. I hadn't been using them for quite a while, so now they came in handy. Now I've connected that to the headphones jack. If you want to listen and use the vibration mode. So okay, getting back to this, you get 3 wires. One goes to the USB. This is for the PC only. In my case, it's pointless or useless at this time. Then you have the main cable connects to the main wire, goes in directly. You get in European option, American option, and etc. You plug in accordingly. And then the other wire goes to the 3mm audio jack. This. Now you connect that to your the joystick. Usually I had my joystick turning off in 5 minutes if not being used, but now I will have to leave it on and also connect it to the charger because I don't want that to turn off in the middle of the race. So that connects here. The vibration what your joystick is going to cause will literally be transferred via this and goes into your pad and it vibrates. Now the difference is with the console, it's going to vibrate usually at the bottom area. It's a very general standard vibration. Right. Now with the PC, you can download a HF8 app, a software where you could manually do the settings for the individual motors, and they will vibrate accordingly. Wherein in console, it's just plug and play. So basically, the general vibration that you'll be getting on your joystick, you will be getting that similar, but more powerful, of course, on the haptic feedback. So let's jump in to the race, and I could give you a live idea on how the feeling is onto the experience. Okay, the first lap we are going to go for just the sake of getting the experience. I already instantly feel the vibration. As I'm catching up the speed, the vibration increase intense. But again, it's as I said earlier, it's usually more from the bottom side of the HF8. Let's try to go on the apex. Yes, so when you go on the apex, you definitely get more of that. But I expected much more individually. I would really wish the upper motors to work. Let me try to crash and see if that has an impact as well. Well, that didn't go well. Yeah, no, it's just the general vibration, I would say, what a joystick would give you. I think it's just the same exact thing, it's just mimicking, but definitely adds on to the experience. It's more immersed. Okay. Yeah, I mean it's definitely, even the comfort wise, really feels very comfortable. So let's try to do a proper lap. I would also like to add about the HF8. So HF8 is not just for sim racing, it's for any game that you want to play. Whether if it's RPG games or if it's flight simulator. I will be also posting a flight simulator video later where I will be giving an experience on my VR and the haptic feedback. So even while you're watching a movie, you can just, connect it to your joystick. When there's an action happening, where there's an explosion or reloading of a gun or music video high beats, it's going to literally give you the same feedback on the HF8 feedback pad. So it's going to be quite an immersive experience. Just to let you know that this is not a sponsored video by HF8. This is solely for the review purposes only. Yeah, now if I turn the HF8 off, I definitely would feel something's missing. You get really used to it really fast. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. If you already have, then you can just hit the bell icon, you'll be notified. And thanks for watching. Okay. So, what's my scoring on this? I would say 6 out of 10. I honestly expected much more, but I will be on my laptop. I will be connecting it to the Windows and trying to optimize it. Try to add more. Do the adjustments to the motors individually. I would really like to see the feedback on different motors because you can there actually change the vibration on the shifting of the gears, the apex. You could increase that more. You could, the rumbling of the road, the crash. There are so much that you can play along with the software, and if you want that, that's again with the PC. Now, if you want that to be connected to the PS, you'll have to download the Sim Hub instead of HF8. So one has to be active, because if you want to do it with the console, Xbox or PS, then it's the Sim Hub. And if you want with a PC, it's just HF8 app, because with the Sim Hub on your console, you will keep it connected, and on lifetime, you would get that feedback. That's that. If you really liked the video, and if you really feel that the information was quite helpful, do follow, do like the video, do share it with your friends or anyone who's planning to get the HF8 for themselves and would like to get the idea of how the experience is. Yes, at this point I would rate 6 out of 10, but it absolutely is an amazing experience. It definitely adds on to your sim rig. It gives you quite an immersive experience, especially when you have VR and you've got your racing gear up to the mark that you wish to. And yeah, it's a good add-on, definitely. Comfort. With the comfort, I would say 10 on 10. In terms of vibrating motors, I really wish for it to have individually performing. So at this point, I've just stopped the car, so it's just vibrating all over. So okay, so again, thank you so much for watching, and I will keep posting more content similarly. I will also be creating a video about the entire setup of my sim rig, the cost of it, what I felt was best for me, and if anyone's trying to get into sim rig as well, this information should be helpful. And yeah, do follow for more. Until next time.